Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Dark Knight Studios coming at you with week 1 of the 2020-2021 NFL season to start tomorrow night. I figured I would give you my week 1 predictions along with the scores of the games as well and a couple other side thoughts. Let's start off. First game of the regular season, a rematch of last year's divisional round, I believe, between the Houston Texans visiting the Kansas City Chiefs. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a slight shootout. I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs over the Houston Texans 31-24. Next game, divisional AFC East matchup. New York Jets at Buffalo Bills. I think it's going to be a close one, a bit of a defensive game. I'm taking the Buffalo Bills 20-13 over the New York Jets. Then we have a game that's not going to be quite as close. It's the new look Indianapolis Colts with Phillip Rivers at quarterback, visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars, who have pretty much gotten rid of or lost all their good players. Leonard Fournette's gone to the Buccaneers. They traded Yannick Ngakoue to the Vikings. I got Indianapolis Colts taking it 27-17. Because I think Jacksonville Jaguars will be the worst team in the NFL this year. Maybe lucky to win 1 or 2 games. Next, we have a battle of the AFC East. The new look New England Patriots with Cam Newton at the quarterback position, more than likely. Home facing the Miami Dolphins. Yes, I think the Miami Dolphins will be they won't have a winning record, but I think they'll be a decent team, winning between 5 to 8 games this year probably. But I'm taking the New England Patriots by a touchdown, 24-17. Then we get into a game I think is going to be a really good game between two great offenses, the Cleveland Browns with all their offensive weapons and the Baltimore Ravens and their offensive weapons, and both defenses are great. I think it's going to be a somewhat medium-level scoring game, but I have the Ravens. I went back and forth on this, but I'm taking Baltimore Ravens 23-20 over the Cleveland Browns. Next, we get into a game that I think will be the most defensive game of Week 1, and it's the Tyrod Taylor-led Los Angeles Chargers versus the rookie quarterback Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. I think Joe Burrow will be better than people expect, and I'm taking this one in overtime. Cincinnati Bengals 16-13 on a game-winning field goal over the Chargers in overtime. Then we have another good one. Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry and Jadeveon Clowney and the Titans visiting the Denver Broncos, who I think will be a little bit better than people are probably thinking. As far as playoffs go, I won't say whether I think they will or they won't. It's possible either way. And most people would probably have taken the Titans because Derrick Henry. But last time Derrick Henry played in Denver, he had a hard time running the ball. And I think it's that altitude. I'm giving the edge to the Denver Broncos 20-17 at home on a game-winning field goal. Next, we have, I think, what will be a shootout between the Las Vegas Raiders and the new-look Teddy Bridgewater quarterback-led Carolina Panthers. This one could go either way, but I have the Carolina Panthers winning it in a shootout over the Las Vegas Raiders at home, 34-31. Then we go to a game that I think will be closer than a lot of people think will. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers visiting the New York Football Giants. I think the Giants are a bit of an underrated team. I still don't think they're going to have a great season. They're going to win between 2 to 5 games. I don't think any more. But I have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking it 27-20, with the Giants getting the late touchdown to make it closer than it actually seemed. Then we have another good battle, the Seattle Seahawks visiting the Atlanta Falcons. I say I'm taking the Seattle Seahawks by 10 on the road. Russell Wilson, that's all you got to say. Then they got Tyler Lockett. Maybe Josh Gordon plays. They got running backs. They got Chris Carson, Rashad Penny. I'm taking Seattle Seahawks 24-14 over the Atlanta Falcons on the road. Then we have my upset pick of the week. We have the Philadelphia Eagles visiting the Washington football team, because to this point we don't know what their team's going to be called. I have Washington over the Philadelphia Eagles because of the Eagles' injuries. And we don't know if Carson Wentz can stay healthy. I have the Washington football team 26-23 over the Eagles in overtime. My second overtime game of the week. Yes, Washington starts off 1-0 because I think Alex Smith will be back. Then we have another one that was kind of a toss-up, a tough one. We have the Chicago Bears visiting the Detroit Lions. Originally, I went with the Bears, and then I went to the Lions, and went to the Bears, and back to the Lions, and just kind of was going back and forth. I'm giving the edge to the Lions at home and a 24-20 victory on a game-winning touchdown. Or their defense does just enough to hang on. Then we have what I think is going to be a good game. This is where I'm going to throw my little extra thing in there. It's the Green Bay Packers visiting the Minnesota Vikings. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to beast it out this season. I think he's going to have a tremendous season and prove that the Green Bay Packers should not have drafted Jordan Love. And I think the Packers will escape with a 26-20 victory. The Vikings will be down late, 26-10, 26-12, 26-13, something like that. Get a touchdown late, but fall short, 26-20. Then we have, I think, what will be another great game. We have a team who I think is going to be very underrated, but could be one of them sneaky good teams, and I think they will be. I actually think they could make the playoffs here. And it is the Arizona Cardinals with Kyler Murray. And you have Kenyon Drake at running back, and now you've got Larry Fitzgerald, DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, Andy Isabella, Keyshawn Johnson at receiver. You've got a pretty good defense visiting this defending NFC champion San Francisco 49ers. I have the Niners taking this barely in what I consider is going to be one of the best games. Pretty much every game in week one should be pretty good. But I have the 49ers edging out the Arizona Cardinals 30-27 at home. Then we go to, I think, what's going to be, I'm looking forward to this one. Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones, LaShawn McCoy, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, the Buccaneers, and then they have that good defense visiting the New Orleans Saints. This is a tough one, but because it's in New Orleans, I'm giving the Saints the edge on a game-winning field goal, 31-28. But later on, the Buccaneers get their revenge at home when they beat the Saints. I'm just going to call it out right now. And then another extra thing I have to say, the final game, the Dallas Cowboys at the Los Angeles Rams. Yes, the Los Angeles Rams lost Todd Gurley, but they still have a few good running backs. They got Malcolm Brown. They got drafted Cam Akers. You know, I'm kind of hoping they may go out and sign Devontae Freeman, the free agent running back, or some other good running back. So they may not have the best running game, but they still got most of their good receivers. They still got the tight ends. They still got a great defense. I'm giving the edge to the Los Angeles Rams, taking it 27-23. But I'm going to say this right now. Dak Prescott is going to show the world, don't sleep on him. Yes, I did another video where I predicted a Super Bowl 55 matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and Dallas Cowboys. I'm not going to say that's going to stand. That was just my bold prediction at the time. But I do think that the Dallas Cowboys are going to be Dak Prescott's going to want to prove something, just like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to probably have a tremendous season, maybe possibly even be in the MVP talks, just like Aaron Rodgers. I think the MVPs are going to probably be between Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott. I think one of them four, maybe even Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, one of them 6 quarterbacks will win an MVP. But that is my predictions for week 1. I will come back next week with another video with my week 2 predictions. But that's how it stands right now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this, please like the video, comment what you think down below, and subscribe to the channel. You don't have to. I'm just hoping to eventually reach at least 100 subscribers because I've only recently started posting videos within like less than a year. But I would really love to reach at least 100 subscribers, maybe more, and you guys can help me with that. So, guess until next week, or until I do another video, this is Dark Knight Studios signing off.